Just kidding. Just kidding. Nick's not here. Nick's not here. And why is Nick not here? Because Nick sucks. I mean, let's be honest. We can be honest with each other now, everybody, because he's not here tonight. It's just me. So we can all just share our real feelings tonight, right? There it is. There it is. And I see you guys in the chat. Boom, 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 boom. Uh, somebody saw the thumbnail. Dude is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, is gone. I mean, honestly, I do have to say, I give him props for being brave enough to just say, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I got to get rid of the hair. Okay. It's got to be. He decided not to let his hair make the decision. He wanted to be the one to make the decision that he was going to be bald and that it wasn't going to be someone else's decision. And I commend him for it. I really do. I commend him for that. Absolutely. So, man, wait till you guys see it, though. Wait until you guys see it. Wow. I mean, it's like gone. Oh, man. He doesn't know I put that on the thumbnail either. He's going to be mad. Bleeker, what's up, dude? All right. Let's see. I don't remember exactly how to do this because it's been a long time since like I've been the one to handle the things and stuff. But tonight we're going to be talking about Comic-Con season. It's upon us. It is upon us. I know a lot of people are gearing up for Comic-Cons very soon, including us. In just a few days, it is going to be on like Donkey Kong eating popcorn at prom. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Empire, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? It says Empire became a member, bro. Right on, dude. Right on. Dan, what's going on, bro? Hope you're doing well. Saw Dan did a little bowling recently. Right on. Brandon, what's up, dude?
Terribly sorry you guys didn't get to start with the mustache tonight. I don't know how long he's been going by himself. Just want to apologize. I know you guys love the stash. It's the favorite part of everybody's night. But I'm here, and we're about to babble on.
Y'all saw he didn't show his head, right? I told y'all he ain't seen the thumbnail. He has not seen that thumbnail. He don't want y'all to see it. He does not want y'all to see it. Like I said, though, I'm proud of him for being brave and making the decision that it was going to be him that made the choice for him to be bald and not his hair's choice. So, did Nick shave his head? You saw the thumbnail. Damn it. As I was saying, B. Ramey, what's going on, Brandon? Allen, Bo Allen. It always makes me think of that video with the little gophers.
My body, my choice.
That's it. Mattis, what's up? Tall Paul Comics. How tall are you, Paul? How tall are you?
I bet you he's about 4'2".
Then we got Second Street Marvel. What's going on, Trinity? Just throwing out all kinds of truths tonight. Stay thirsty, my friends. That's right. I just sent my wife to the gas station at almost 10 o'clock at night to grab me a case of water because I am out and I can't do this show without it. Does he have the right shaped head to be bald?
No, it looks like a peanut.
I do. I have a very nice circular, very nice balding shaped head. I already said what's up, my man Bleak. Good day, sir. Ryan, Comics and Death Metal. What's going on, dude? You know, I gotta say I appreciate you making stories to help support things we do, including the one you made for me earlier. However, your song choice, bro. I know that that was literally just a double edged sword you were throwing at me. It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna be an asshole and not share something that I made to promote you? You have to. You have to promote. You have to share it, which means you have to share it with the song that I put on there just to piss you off,
What
bastard.
was it? Oh my god, he sucks.
Oh, what is Andrew Tate? Callie, what's up? Picked up first appearance of TMNT today in Comics Journal 89. And I don't know, dude. I don't count previews and stuff like that as first appearances in my collection. The
But
only
it's still
first
super cool.
it is cool. It is cool. But I'm one of those guys that Turtles 1 is first appearance in my collection. But that is a cool book. And I do know what it is. Would I buy it if I saw it? If it was cheap enough? Sure, because it is still like Turtles history and it's cool. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think we've had the first appearances talks on here before, man, and they get so crazy. Like I was pressing and cleaning one for Russell, and I forget what book it was, but it said, first appearance of Ninja Turtles, and it also said first appearance of Black Suit Spider Man that predated all the other ones, and it's like, no, it was just some kid drew Spider Man wearing a black suit and put it in the art section or whatever. Like it doesn't freaking count. I don't know, man. Folks are always trying to dig around and find a reason why that book they got's the one that's worth the money. But I'm the kind of guy that like anything turtles, like I do want to have it. I do want to have it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Steve, what's going on, brother? Hope you are doing well. Chris Barrett. I almost put my I'm a Chris Barrett guy t-shirt on tonight. I almost did that. Almost did that. But instead, I went with this freaking badass. We were just having a discussion, my wife and I and my sister-in-law, on whether or not this would be considered vintage at this point. Triple
It's
H shirt.
very old. You've had it for a lifetime since like 8th grade, right?
No, actually, Amanda bought me this for my birthday, for the first birthday that I had that I was with her in high school. This was the shirt Triple H had at the time. This was his. This is absolutely the best shirt he's ever had. One of the greatest shirts probably that has ever been put out by WWF. But yeah, it was very sweet of her that she bought this for me, and it actually fits better now than it did when she bought it for me. It did not fit then, but I squeezed into it. I'm still squeezing a little bit now, but not nearly as much. Let's see. Let's see. They say he's brave. Bald is beautiful. 6'6". Yeah, that works. That's yep. You can be called Tall Paul for that. Absolutely. Yep, that works. Can you rap? Because then you could be Tall Paul Wall Comics. You know what I'm saying? What they know about that?
What you know about that? I know all about that. Hey, oh,
That's not even. That wasn't even the song. But there's
yeah, it is.
no. That's Ti's song. But Paul
Oh,
Wall has a song called "They Don't Know."
oh,
Yeah.
well, that's awkward for everyone involved now.
Mandy and I are cracking up. So it was Mandy's idea. You know what? I bet it was her idea. I bet it was. It seems like her. I don't know her, but it seems like something she would do.
There,
God,
though, and nobody has to see the beard.
you should totally make Dustin a story but put some bullshit on there for the music. That way, it's just like if he doesn't show it, he's an asshole. But if he does show it, then he's got to share something with that music on it. But that also sounds extremely like Ryan because I would do something like that to him too. But see, the difference between me and Ryan is he just wouldn't post it.
I wouldn't have posted it either.
He wouldn't have posted it. I don't like the fact that it's vintage, but it is badass. Let's just say
It's just
kick ass.
old.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder what shirt Nick is wearing. Yeah.
Hold on, full reveal. Full reveal. Hold up.
I literally watched this man come in, take the shirt off he was wearing, and put that shirt on
No.
as he was. Yeah. His
Although-
other shirt is laying on the ground in the room. He just looked to make sure it wasn't in frame.
I'm telling you, it's not. I don't have it.
He
I pulled
just
this out of
checked
the
to
dirty
make sure it
clothes.
wasn't in frame.
I pulled this out of the dirty clothes downstairs because remember last week I could not find it. So it was in the dirty clothes, turned inside out. And so I was looking for the blue and red last week and I couldn't find it because it was inside out like that.
You weren't here, but this happened. So
Gooble gobble one of us.
well, we didn't get to have the Google Gobble play, but I don't know. Is it in the video thing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It took me like 20 minutes just to remember how.
It's one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble.
You follow us here. We appreciate you, bro, for sure, man, for sure. Nick, you bald son of a. Never mind.
Okay, for real. Like, I mean, I saw the thing. Sky was like, "Why are you bald?" And I was like, "I don't know. I think Dustin's just messing with me." I just finished working out, and yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I don't look terrible as a bald guy, I must say.
I figured if nothing else, people would be like, "Oh shit, Nick shaved his head. I got to show up and see that." And then you showed your hair. Now they gone.
Look, I was tired of looking at my own mustache. If we're being honest.
What's
Sorry.
up, Tyler? What's going on, dude?
Hey, Tyler. Hey, Tyler. Guess what?
Oh.
Yeah. Guess what, Tyler? Alan texts me. You look mad as hell.
You said guess what, and then nothing else. Okay.
Well, I got to wait for him to say what in the comments.
Damn, bro, is 6'4".
I'm not beating none of y'all's asses in person.
What is the deal with all y'all being like tall as shit out here, dude? Like I know, like JP Comics or JP Collects. I forget what his YouTube name is. That bastard is like 7 foot.
And then, what do you call it? Freaking, he was in here a second ago. I saw his comment. You haven't gotten to it. Bubs. That son of a bitch is like 9'12".
I ain't that big.
I'm never meeting any of y'all. And I know Destin don't want to neither because he's only about 4'9".
I will disappoint the shit out of y'all.
Yeah. When I stand next to him, though,
I don't wear my cowboy boots to Comic-Con.
I'm gonna wear some thick A shoes. I'm gonna do the football
I
trick.
gotta go shoe shopping this week. Like I haven't bought shoes.
Oh, you know that's a good idea. I haven't done my shoes stink because I've been working out in them.
Oh, dude, and like I don't like nothing.
Me
I
neither.
was looking today. I was like looking online. I was like, man, like I don't even know what kind of shoes to buy, bro. And
We
like,
need
I
some
don't even-
con advice. Best shoes
I
to wear
want
at
these.
Comic-Con.
So Reebok put out these ugly AF, green as shit, Jurassic Park, high top pumps. Now they are ugly as hell. But if ever there was something that I feel like was made for me to own, it was them shoes. But yeah, can't find them anywhere except like eBay, and then nobody has them in my size. And the only people that do have them in my size want like almost $200 more than everybody else wants
Yeah.
for theirs. So
Well, same thing for me. They did the Dragon Ball shoes. I think
Yeah.
it was Reebok or Adidas, one of the two, and they're like $600-700.
mhm.
And my size shoes to 12, and that's like I guess a premium size. So everybody's like, no, 900 for those. Not that I'm paying 6, but you know what I mean.
Right.
But yeah, no, like for real though, because I have those Adidas that have been super comfortable that I wore them out at Disney. I mean, you know, we walk 10-12 miles a day at Disney, and then I've been working out in them because it's been a little cold and they stink. Like last thing we need is Nick bringing con feet to the con.
Bro, I was rocking the Vans black and silver checker slip-ons for a while, man. They had the orthopedic inserts in them too, and things were freaking sweet. And I took the inserts out and put them in my Hey Dudes.
Hey Dudes messed my feet all the way up last
That's
year.
why I put those inserts in them. These were my con shoes I bought like 2 years ago. These ever white basic ass white boy New Balance. And these have like some kind of orthopedic something or another going on in them too. I called them the Con Walker 9000s when I bought them. But yeah, I've had these for a couple years now, so I'm like, eh. And I was talking to Nick's Kicks and Comics last night, and he was all talking about he's gonna be shitting on anybody that he sees at these shows with some goobered up shoes. So I'm like, all right, well, I ain't gonna be a meme on this damn YouTube. I ain't gonna be no meme. I promise
That's
you
the
that.
that's the closest you guys will ever get to seeing me bald.
That was like 6 years ago.
That's a long time ago, actually.
That was more than 6 years ago.
I was about to say, I think it's almost a decade. Yeah, 2013.
Yeah.
A decade
Yeah,
ago.
I'm the same way, Trinity. $400 on some cycling shoes. I'm the same way, dude. Because like I'll spend $350 on a pair of work boots and put them on and take them and trot through mud and destroy the shit out of them day one. But
What up,
tennis
Kenneth?
shoes, like I don't even wear it. Like 99.9% of the time, I'm in a pair of boots.
What up, Bronze Page?
So that's where I spend my money when it comes to my feet because got to take care of them. Stomping around on concrete all day, I'll tear your feet up.
Well, now he ain't doing nothing but just walking around in a polo, not doing shit. So,
oh my god, it's so much work. Oh my god,
Callie,
much less work. So much less work actually doing the cable pulling. Oh my god,
I should try this.
What's that?
The Van slip-ons, but I've never worn Vans.
I mean, I got that black pair that I've been wearing. I've had for like 5 years, man, and they had as long as they got a nice sole in them, dude, they're comfortable for sure. Grab a bucket and a mop and what?
Something about a bald A, Nikki.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wear a 9.5 as well. So I was looking at Jordans because I was like, well, maybe I'll get a pair of Jordans. Maybe those would be kind of comfortable. I don't know.
I've been thinking about that. Like, I should really invest because I wear the Cole Haans for work and stuff, but I don't go to the office. I'm like, maybe I should start being one of the cool guys and start wearing some cool shoes.
Yeah, like I want to get like a pair of threes, but I don't like the ones that they have out now because it's got like this spot on the side. It's like a cream color, and it almost looks like when the white gets old and shitty looking on a pair of shoes. So I'm like, well, I don't like those.
Yeah.
Plus, they're like $350. So I found like some Jordan 4s that don't look extremely terrible. So I don't know. I might just go with that. So I need a pair of Jordan 4s, black and white, because I only wear white shoes. Like white shoes is one thing, but I've always just been basic as hell. I wore white on white Air Force One low tops.
He's a basic bitch.
And I wore white on white Adidas All Stars. And that was pretty much what I wore growing up. I've had probably 30 pairs of each. And then once I, became an adult and started working at 16, it was pretty much just boots all the time. Because once I spent the money on work boots that it cost to have a decent pair, I didn't have money for other ones. So,
hey, all right. So let's talk comic books and Comic Cons, and I guess the shoe thing. So if you have shoe recommendations for Comic Cons, let us know. But
yeah, you got to we got to look fly as okay, like you got to look good, but it's also got to be something very comfortable.
What up, Porters?
Yeah, I ain't never. I've tried those on before. I never cared for the Jordan 1s. I don't like the look of them either, though.
Guess what, Tyler? Guess what? I know he's still here.
Bronze Age, or was that Bronze? Bronze Page, excuse me. We will definitely get to that question because that's a good one.
Do you have any new pickups?
Hot take. Yes, I did, and I'll give it a little hot take real quick. Last thing about the shoes till we get into the con stuff. Dunks are ugly as hell. Overrated. Anyway, all right. So I got some raw pickups. My wife got me something, and because I've already sold a couple of these slabs, I'm going to show you guys the monster Grail size slabs that I got here. At least one of them's, I think, Grail size. I'll probably still do a short video, but anyway. So picked this up from a man.
It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this right here. Look at this. Boom! Look at that Alex Ross cover. Star
Nobody
Wars.
give a damn about no Star Wars bullshit. Get out
Good
of here.
news,
with that.
guys. Good news. If you like this and you didn't order it, and if for whatever reason it goes out of print tomorrow, I somehow bought 2 of them. Just let me know. That's all.
He bought 2 of them again.
That's like, I swear to God, like the 14th time I've done that. I should have one sitting at Josh's or coming to Josh's, I think. And then I had this one pre-ordered from Organic Price Books like 9 years ago, and it just showed, and I didn't know.
What was the thing about the 10 years?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I saw 10 years though. I'm lucky to get 10 weeks. And then I saw wow.
10 years.
I don't know.
Honestly, I'm
Oh, they're still talking about shoes. Okay. So I picked up some books from my man Nexo Comics on Instagram. He's always got some cool stuff on there. And you guys know I love this kind of stuff. And so does my man Empire. You know, he's always showing some cool like stuff from your childhood type stuff. So Aladdin and the King of Thieves. A lot of people may not agree, but I loved this movie as a kid. I thought this one was super, super cool. I liked it better than the first one.
the video game's cooler though.
But I liked this one I liked the most.
That's super cool.
Number 2, The Return of Jafar, kick ass, cool AF, end of story. Iago, super cool, loved it.
Hey,
loved
if they
it,
ever need somebody to voice the parrot, they need to get Greg Doucette on that.
Let's see. Oh, so anybody that's been watching us for a while, and Nick will remember this too. About 2 years ago, Scorpion Comics put out an exclusive comic, and I wanted this bastard bad. And I was sitting on there, refresh. Boom, it's up. Boom, put one in the cart. Boom, son of a bitch was gone immediately.
Like a freight train.
Immediately,
Like
so I went
yesterday.
straight on YouTube Live. Raising hell. Swear to God, I'm never buying another exclusive. And I don't think I bought another exclusive since then until recently. I picked up the Darkwing Ducks, and then I picked up the Scar. I had to pick up the Scar
In Nottingham.
Oh yeah, and the Nottingham. So, but that Scar is going to be kick ass, man. Scar number 1 by Del Auto. Can't wait to get that. But anyway, that was 2 years ago that these sons of bitchin' bots stole my joy. 2 years later, I finally got this book off of an IG claim sale. So pumped that I finally got the Chris Clark Lord Draken, and I got it for cheaper than what it cost on Scorpion Comics that day. So to all the people that bought extras, and I didn't get mine, I got it cheaper now. So that was cool. Now this is probably my favorite pickup of the week.
Of the whole week?
Bam, bitches.
We
Bam.
talked about that last week already.
Yeah, but I didn't have it yet. It came in this week. So I got it in. I opened this up, dude. The whole book is Batman as a pirate. Joker is a pirate. All of it is pirate stuff. Kick ass as hell.
Oh, it's an annual. That's cool. An Elseworlds
Yes,
annual.
Yes. I cannot wait to read this.
I wouldn't
damn
even know
story.
how to look that up. It says Detective Comics Batman Elseworlds Annual.
It's just Detective Comics Annual 7.
Okay.
Yeah. Captain Leatherwing is his name. And
Leatherwing.
getting all the booty is his game. This is just cool as shit.
You didn't
And
want to say
keeping with-
cool AF like the kids?
Right. I said that a couple times already, and I didn't really like it.
Me neither.
Now, keeping on with the pirate theme, you guys remember what I picked up at Atlanta Comic-Con that was cool as hell, and everybody was like, oh, I didn't know that was a comic. I'm like, me neither. Well, guess what? My wife did. She got me to trade. So now I
there you
can
go.
read it. So this is cool as hell. I have to trade paperback for the Pirates of the Caribbean comics. Bamzo.
Would you get her in return, dude?
I
I feel like she does lots of nice things, and you don't ever do anything nice for her. Name last thing. Oh man.
All right, now I'll show you guys some slabs. So I came into some Spider-Man books recently and some other stuff. This one has already been claimed, but we got Amazing Spider-Man issue 39, and they hosed the hell out of me on these books, man. I've been just getting just annihilated here lately in the economy tier, and I don't understand it. But anyway, if this hadn't have sold, if I had somebody that was waiting for this to come back and wanted to grab it, but this would have definitely been a resubmit because I was thinking this would hit minimum 6.5, but what do I know? I mean, I'm wrong on grades all the time, right? Just ask anybody I press and clean books for. No, I'm not. Hardly ever. So, still a cool book. And this is Norman Osborn revealed as the Green Goblin. First John Romita on Spider-Man in title. His first. Who knows what John Romita's first time drawing Spider-Man was?
It was Daredevil, right?
Daredevil 16. That is correct. You, sir, get nothing.
No prize for me.
All right. Next up, second
how much
copy of this.
So how much is that GPA for? That's a cool book.
I don't know. I think I sold this to him. I know I sold it for under 350, I believe.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So I get a 2.0 for like maybe 100, maybe more, maybe less.
Yeah, you should be able to get one cheap.
Cool.
Yeah, everything's so cheap right now. It's stupid. Like this is the second copy of this I've had this year, and it hit the same grade as the last one.
And nobody care about it, do they?
And the GPA on it is like $300 lower than when I sold it a month ago, which I think's crazy. And honestly, I'm not sure that I'm not just going to keep this book because I don't know, man. Like I haven't read about Kang, but he was a bad mother effer in the movie. And I understand, like, I'm one of those people that thinks it's crazy that movies and shows and stuff like that ticks the price of books up. But most of the time we've been seeing books tank after the movie. Why? Because the movies suck ass. Like all the ass. They're just sucking all of it, okay? And the characters suck butt. So so we just, it's just like, well, nobody wants it because that character sucked. But like Kang, he was a badass dude. Jonathan Majors kicked some ass. And so it surprised me that people didn't care, which, I mean, like, it was fine. The only reason why I bought this book is because it was just a bundle with the other ones that I got. So, like, if it sells, cool. If it doesn't, like, I'm totally fine with putting it on my wall. This one here is for sale, and I wish somebody would buy this bastard right here. We got ASM 31, First Gwen Stacy, 6.5, white pages. And I am so much on the, I mean, Jesus Christ, these bastards, man. I'm cracking this open. I don't think I'm going to sell this. I think I'm going to crack this because these bastards, man. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. I didn't get that out.
Oh, yeah, they dropped it or something.
There's no way Dustin got that out. I totally would have overlooked that. I mean, come on, dude. Somebody go to my Instagram right now and find the book picture on the Comic Book Chiropractor Instagram of this book, ASM 31. Look at the back of it. Look at that corner on the back in the picture on Instagram. That is some bullshit. I was expecting this to hit minimum 7.5. Minimum 7.5. It is white pages, so that pisses me off. I just now noticed that. That's the first time I noticed that, dude. That shows you right there. These punk ass bastards at CGC, they don't give a damn about these books, man. I also have an ASM 4 and 6. I'll go ahead and tell you. Those are at CGC right now. And I put big ass signs on the front and the back. Be careful with this damn book. And I wrote it just like that on front and back of both of them. Because they're both, probably 2.0s, 2.5s, but they're fragile. And you get in there, get somebody monkey knuckle one of them and, detach everything, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. Y'all ready for the big one, though? This one's gone, too. Somebody grabbed this one yesterday. And I even made him a deal. And then, like, 5 minutes later, somebody wrote on there, damn, I can't believe I missed that. That was a good deal. And I was like, damn, I can't believe you missed it either. I wish you would have just claimed it. I'd have cut somebody a deal already, but it's cool because he's a good dude. So I'm not going to tell you guys who bought it because he'll probably want to show it off on his channel, but White
Good
Pages.
book.
White Pages. Come on now.
It's a good book. It's
Come on
Grandpa's
now.
book.
White Pages. This is the only Spider-Man book that I have ever considered wanting. And then when I finally got it, I was like, man, I kind of want to keep that one. But hey, it was not bought to keep. It was bought to press, clean, grade, and move on so that I can put some more Batman and stuff like that in my collection because I don't collect Spider-Man. It doesn't look like they really hurt this one, so that's good. But this thing, obviously it looks clean now, but I mean, this was just black. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a long time cleaning on this book, front and back. Frontsies and backsies. Took me a while, but it is, I mean, for a 4.0, this is definitely going to be one of the cleanest 4.0s you will see. I mean, I've got some 4.0s on my wall, and this is 1,000 times nicer than those. So beautiful white pages. You cannot beat that. Ditko cover and art. First appearance of the Sinister Six. Thor, Giant Man, Wasp, Doctor Strange, and Fantastic Four cameo with 15 pinups from 1964. So super, super clean book. Awesome book there. But yeah, I would love to move this guy before Lexington. So if I don't, I'm definitely, that right there is definitely knocking half a point off the grade. This is a 7.0 book all day. 7.0 book all day. And it will be because I will crack it open. I almost just cracked it now just so I would save myself from selling it because the difference on 6.5 and 7.0 is a few $100s, especially when you're talking white pages because the last 6.0 sale was in March and a 6.5 hasn't sold since February. But the last 6.0 sale, which was not white pages, was it was almost $700. It was almost $700, which is more than the 6.5 is GPA in because of hasn't been one sold. But anyway, Nick doesn't want it because he has a super, super low grade already.
We don't know how low grade because it hasn't come back after a year. I'm gonna laugh that shit comes back a 4 or 5.
Oh, it ain't got a shot. Not a 4 or 5.
You talking about my annual?
Especially not with the guy you had do it. Sonic's gone, bro. Sonic already got claimed. If y'all saw that picture, I mean, I got a stack of slabs. I just posted a bunch of raw books on my Instagram, bunch of $10 books on the Comic Book Chiropractor page. Like, yeah, I'm trying to move some stuff for sure, but the Sonic already got claimed, bro. I still got the Mega Man. I got a Mega Man 1 newsstand. There ain't another 9.8 out there. I can't even find a picture of a raw newsstand of that Mega Man anywhere. But I got that for sale too, and that Street Fighter Gold. Yeah, no doubt, Dan. But yeah, unfortunately though, without it being graded, it's it's like a $200 book probably. So, I mean, graded, it's $1,000 book. Ungraded, $4. Because that's just how we play this game. It's just a game. It's just a game, and it's all about the game and how you play it.
It's all about the game and how you play it. I don't remember the rest of the words. What up, Perry Comics?
What's up?
Japanese toilets. Japanese toilets are the way. I'm all about a bidet. I got 2 in my house. I love them.
EGS for all my grading. I don't know. I mean, I like the way that their labels and stuff look, but it would throw off my whole slab wall if I put one EGS slab up there. And I've thought about it because I've got books that I think would look cool with a custom label like that, but it would definitely throw off my wall if I did that because I can't have a PGX or a CBCS or a EGS. I don't even like the fact that I have yellow labels up there because it just doesn't, like, I need a whole row of yellow labels so that it all matches, but I've just got 3 random as Uh,
Nosh. Nosh. What's up, dude? Go home and enjoy your night. 10-hour shift. Hey, ASM is not lame. It's the greatest comic book ever up until a certain point where
see,
Marvel decided to ruin
the
it.
thing, bro. Like, I buy it, get it graded, and I sell it to all the lame folks out there that like Spider-Man. Then I go buy some cool shit like Detective Comics Silver Age, Batman Silver Age, or Fantastic Four Silver Age,
Sick.
or you know what I'm saying?
7 figures if I have 2 bidets. One of them's a
I
$15
think I'm gonna
bidet.
buy a Hulk one this year.
I don't think you are, but that's cool.
I think I'm going to.
I mean, if you do it.
I
know somebody
mean,
with one.
I do too. I could score a raw Hulk one low grade for 10 racks.
Do they even have raw Hulks anymore? I mean,
We
I just
saw
feel like
2 last year at
I guess we
Lexington.
did, yeah.
And
No,
one
it'd
of
be
them just happens to be like 45 minutes down the street.
just let the economy
I really-
continue to crash.
I don't want to buy the Hulk. The only reason why I won't buy a Hulk one though is because if I'm gonna drop 10,000 into a book, it's got to be one that I can crack open, improve the grade on,
Yeah.
and sell it for 15. But I would love to buy an ASM one before you and Justin,
You
and
wouldn't hurt my feelings at all.
just be like,
You wouldn't hurt my feelings a bit.
I wouldn't even let you touch it.
I wouldn't want to touch it. I mean, seriously, if I dropped it, if I looked at it the wrong way, if it faded while it was in my hands, I'm not
I
responsible.
told Justin, I was like, since your sorry ass isn't going with us this weekend, I said, it sure would be a shame if I found a great deal on an Amazing Spider-Man 1 and I just bought it. And he said, I would be so happy for us. I was like, us? He said, yeah, because you would buy it, get a great deal, and turn around and sell it to me.
I'm gonna laugh if Justin just shows up at Lexington. He's just been screwing with all this time, but I'll be pissed because, well, not really, because then
Yeah,
we would have our
right.
own room.
Like Justin has the give a shit to plan that far ahead.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
That's
He's not like me. Like, that's some shit that one of us would do, like go that far just for a root. Justin ain't doing it.
No, we would certainly. By the way, guys, I broke out the Jar Jar Binks ring today. It was cool because you could actually make him out with all the chalk on my hands. So I took a picture of it and I was like, that's cool. You can actually see him. Because normally it looks like not very interesting. Jar Jar Mesa Binks. Anywho's, guys, check this out. Look, there's all my Spawn compendiums at the bottom. I'm out of room on the bookshelves. And
Well,
then look,
you've got that settings running so hard, nobody can make out what anything is.
I
back
know
there.
it's the aperture there. But anyways, but look, there's my Iron Man and my gauntlet, and then more manga and manga and manga and a plant. I have a plant because I'm cultured. Just thought y'all should see.
Oh,
But yeah,
shit,
dude,
I
I'm
have a
gonna
plant too. My wife snuck it in here on me.
what I'm gonna do, guys. Quick update to the room. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear all this shit down. I don't like it. It just doesn't make me happy. So it's gone.
Are you
Bingo.
gonna put up? Are you just gonna put up like naked pictures of Michael B. Jordan?
I should commission somebody like Brian Silverbacks to do Michael B. Jordan in the nude going Super Saiyan.
Just the back shot, though.
Yeah. We don't need front. I don't need to be embarrassed.
Yeah, but he can sketch the shadow on the ground.
This is getting weird. Anywho's, no. What I'm gonna do is, like I said, I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I'm gonna leave these 3, get rid of all this, put 3 more, and then basically just trim it out to where it looks somewhat built in. And then that way, because I'm literally out. Like, I have no more room for manga, and I don't want to put too many things on the bottom shelf because, like I said, I have a 3-year-old. This right here is already like at risk all the time. I'm constantly like, stop. And there's already pieces just sitting on the shelf behind it from where she's pulled it off. I'm like, Ellie, that's a $700. I'm shocked I'm saying that out loud. But with that and the accessory pack, $700 stupid Iron Man I bought after I got toasted.
You were gonna take that thing back. You were gonna send it back like
should have.
immediately, and you never did.
I should have.
Well, I can't wait to see the Nick Pyre, Nick Mint.
And I'm gonna put a friggin' weight rack up here for no reason. No, I'm just kidding. And then I'm building Sky library downstairs. I'm gonna start that soon. And I think I may move this couch down there and then take like some of these small ones and line it here and use that for my manga. Because like I said, I mean, I have a crap ton of stuff. Omnibus is still ordered through Josh. I have nowhere to put them. I want to expand my manga stuff. So I don't know. It doesn't make me like, I'm just not like joyful when I come in here. I'm like, I feel like I don't know.
Joy to the world.
Like it's a nice room. It's you know, I'm not saying it's bad, but like I don't know.
I'm still liking my room.
I was shrugging 375 yesterday, and I feel like I'm gonna die.
You weren't doing it right a bit.
Oh, up, pause, 3 countdown. Dude, don't be hating me because I may not be getting thin, but I'm getting strong again, and it's lovely.
What you gonna do with that?
Not a damn thing, but it makes me happy. My back workout today, whew, it was literally over 350 reps, 4 sets of 10 to 12 on basically everything I did. I'm gonna have wings, son.
You ain't gonna have no goddamn wings. Get the hell out of here.
You wait.
Lying ass.
Be winged out. I'm gonna
be
be out here looking like
wings is if you go to the damn Halloween shop and strap them cocksuckers to your back.
I'm gonna be out here looking like shit. What's his name from not Black Panther, Black Adam? Adana. What is his name? Shit. Hawkman, but the actor's name. Anyways, I'm gonna be looking like him with my wings.
No, you ain't.
By the way, have you heard Eddie Hall and Christopher Bumstead? Have you seen that? Do you know who C-Bum is? Okay, never mind. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, let's get on to the con talk because nobody in the chat gives one sorry rat's ass about anything we're talking about. All right, so anything you picked up this week?
You're eating? What do you mean you're eating? What are you eating, Dan? Hey, I could a velvet painting of myself getting it on with a dolphin or something. What is it?
Yeah. That's not worth a velvet painting of Jesus getting it on with a dolphin.
I think it's 2 dolphins getting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, Marie Kondo. No, but for real, like I will legitimately not come up here. This is supposed to be like where I work because I work from home, and like this is supposed to be my office where I work, and like I will not come up here because I don't know, it just doesn't make me happy. Like, it stresses me out.
Is that why you don't record videos anymore and edit videos anymore? Because you
Aldous Hodge, that's the name. No. We put out 15 videos Sunday, dude. So suck on it. 15 videos. I am amazing. Let it be known.
They're still waiting on the video of my biggest grade bump to date.
Oh, that's a good title.
Yeah.
We'll get it done.
Yeah. Be a cool one to get out before we go to Lexington.
It would be.
Which is what we should talk about now.
So what content do you guys want from Lexington? Absolutely nothing or everything? I thought, Dustin, we could do what it's like to go to a Comic-Con, and we'll record from the time you get here Thursday until the time we get back.
Okay.
Just everything. Every time you piss me off, every time you annoy me.
Oh, yeah, because that's what happens.
When you get drunk and get butt naked and put a Mandalorian hat on and run around the hotel room.
Yeah. I haven't had.
Can we show those pictures now that you've lost weight?
No.
It's a different Dustin.
No.
Last Lexington, guys. You see this Mando helmet right here? I think Dustin was like the first person to wear it as he was butt naked running around a hotel. No wonder Justin's not coming this year. Bro, I'm so over the short stuff. I hate it with a passion. But that's the only way you'll grow. That's it.
Yeah.
The only way.
But
anyways, Comic-Con, Lexington. What would you guys like to see?
Lexington is going to be our first show of the year. We did go to Atlanta Comic Con, but that just
That was
sucked
boo-boo.
all kinds of balls. So that one didn't even count.
All the balls.
But yeah, Lexington is pretty much the kickoff show for us every year. It's become a staple for us. Where is it stable or staple?
A staple.
Okay, with a
Not
P.
Stapleton. That's a singer.
Okay. Well, it is the kickoff point for Two Brothers Comics, minus Justin Birch, who is no longer with or affiliated, and also not going. So
He also is an addict of certain PORN things.
yes, which is probably why he's not going. So piss on him anyway. But yeah, Lexington was the first show we had been to outside of Huntsville. First couple years of us collecting, that was the only show we went to. Never tried to go to another one. It was just Huntsville. That was it. Wait all year for one show to come around. Now Nick has been to Huntsville and Lexington
And Atlanta.
and
And Rocket City Comic Con.
But does it count really?
I don't know. I'd like to go to MegaCon one year.
Yeah, I mean we could try that. I know Richie and them are going this year. Well,
It's this
Jeff's
weekend,
not.
right? Next weekend?
It's let's see, they're going to the Ohio Toy Show this Lexington weekend, and I think the next Monday is when MegaCon starts. Jeff's not going to MegaCon though. He's like me. He doesn't. It's just not a comic book. It's not as. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's as comic book oriented, and it just seems like there'd be way too many damn people. Way too many people.
Yeah,
Like,
we
if I
won't make
can't
it
get
this
in-
year though, Perry.
If I can't get in there and dig in the boxes and get like I've seen pictures where it looked like you couldn't even get to the booths. But I mean, it would be cool to check it out though for sure.
What?
C2E2 would be kind of cool to check out at some point. But honestly, if we just do Lexington, Huntsville, and Heroes, and then I get my 4 little shows Atlanta does quarterly that is better comics than most shows that go on anywhere. As far as the comics that are there, because it's crazy good. That it keeps me pretty happy. I would like to go to Baltimore this year, though. Everybody that I've talked to says Baltimore is another one of those that's just it's just a comic book show,
I
and
will
that is
never
what I
go
like.
to that city again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're such a
Never.
girl. I swear to God.
Nope. Never. One time was good enough for me. Look, dude, I got off the airplane, rented my car, drove 4 minutes, and almost turned around and went back home. It is
I will
wild,
not let anybody get you. I promise.
bro. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying,
Joshua,
you're with me. What could happen to you if you're with me?
We both get shot. Or
What the hell
worse.
for? And how?
I don't know. What if somebody wants to touch my butt?
Well, I can tell you right now, if we get shot, they getting shot too. Because I am not just gonna get shot and let that shit go. I promise you that. That is
Josh,
not happening. We are all gonna die.
is this Josh? Is this one sitting at in my box too? This is the one I ordered 2 of.
Yes, Josh, it is absolutely the best show that has ever been ever in the history of
Ryan,
ever.
how was Nashville? Was it super duper?
And no, Chris, I will not fly. I will get in my brand new, beautiful,
How?
fuel efficient pickup truck and drive that bitch anywhere. Except California. I'm not going there.
Are you driving to Lexington or are we taking my car?
I don't care. I mean, if we take my truck, we're going to have a lot less space to put anything, but
I don't care what we take, as long as we split in gas.
well, we'll take
My
your
gas
car
is
then.
a lot more fuel efficient.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather take your car anyway because I think we can fit more in there if we need to. Like if we buy art and shit, like it's going to be a mess trying to get
I'm
in my
not
truck with
buying
everything.
anything.
Yeah, well, we wasn't going to buy nothing last year either. Look what happened. What if we pulled a Mr. T on you and slipped you a Mickey? It wouldn't work. There is literally no subconscious self inside of this body that is okay with getting on a plane.
What kind of books you get?
All right.
Google
So,
gobble
what were
one
the
of us.
questions that people were asking about our trip to Lexington? Let me get up here. Let me just go all the way up. Man, I hate when we have these shows like this where we don't have any like structure to it because I feel like we just sit here and
Babylon.
yeah, but it's not even that. Like we talk about shit nobody wants to even hear us talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, how many of you here for the very specific comic book talk, or here for me just to piss off Dustin? The only thing I want to do in South Carolina is go to Myrtle Beach, which I actually think is in North Carolina, and go watch The World's Strongest Man.
Oh, Russell was in here earlier. Shazam 2 is better than Black Adam, but it'll make less than Black Adam. Well, I have a couple of buddies that went and saw it tonight, and they said it was the biggest load of trash they'd ever seen. And usually my thoughts align way more with them than anything on when it comes to movies than with you. So I'm gonna disagree with you, man. I'm gonna disagree with you.
Like I said, dude, I went and watched a movie Thursday night whilst Ant-Man was out, whilst Shazam was premiering that first night. By
Why
the way,
did
the
you watch a
theater,
movie on Thursday?
because Ellie was spending the night with Misty at spring break. So she was there. Nana came up this weekend because it was the 1 year since Pop died.
Hmm.
So she came up and just stayed the weekend and stuff like that. And she came up Wednesday. So Ellie went and spent the night with them. So Sky and I had nothing to do. So I was like, well, let's go watch a movie. And I knew Shazam was going to be just inconsequential to anything moving forward. Didn't care to go see this goofy ass looking Modoc looking thing. So I said, let's go watch
Stupid
Kylo Ren and dinosaurs. And you know what I did? I watched.
dinosaurs.
It's called 62 or something like that. 62 million years ago. He's an
Wait,
alien.
is there dinosaurs?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need. That's all I was asking.
Yeah. Like it's actually pretty interesting. Is it like Jurassic Park? No, but it's a pretty cool story. It's definitely not a go to the theater, I don't think, but definitely interesting.
Hmm.
Lots of jump scares. So maybe the theater might be better for it. But it was a wholesome movie, nothing bad, just a good movie. But I did end up watching Haven Comics live stream. Mark London was on there. So like while I'm in the movie theater, I got these, empty theater, but everybody sat in the back row like you do. So like all four of us were in the theater. And so I'm sitting there, commenting with an earplug in while I'm in the theater watching Mark London, Josh, and the bald man talk about comic books and stuff. And I'm like, this is my life. But you know what? Mark London is seriously one of the nicest human beings in the world. And he gets me so excited for comic books again.
Yeah, Mark's a good dude.
He genuinely, like, he makes me want to go out and buy all his stuff just because of how nice he is.
Yeah.
Even if it has zero interest to me, I just want to buy it all.
We've always been, pretty big supporters of Mad
Yeah.
Cave from the jump, and them of us even very early on. We've had a great relationship with Mad Cave Studios for sure. All right, so first question from Bronze Page: would you guys rather get one Grail comic at a con, or get a bunch of comics you need to complete runs or titles?
You go first.
Me? Okay. I don't collect any runs or specific titles outside of Mortal Kombat or Power Rangers. Power Rangers, there's one, maybe two books out there left for me. That's it. And I've got one of them on my watch list. And damn, it's been hard not to pull the trigger this week. Damn it, it's been hard. But this year's going to be the year. And Steve Berkman, I know you're not watching right now, because you're hanging out with Panda and the guy that killed Ninja Turtles, a.k.a. Kevin Eastman. But I'm getting the book, bro. I'm going to get the book, and I'm going to get it before you, and I'm going to send you a picture every day of me in the book.
What book is it?
It's the book.
Hmm.
The Power Rangers Grail of Grails.
Probably something dumb.
Anyway, so I'm not really a run collector or anything like that. So me, I would absolutely throw all the money into just picking up one big badass book that I've been wanting. That's what I did at Lexington, not last year, but the year before. I walked in there. I had one book I wanted, and I told Justin and Nick, literally just like now, the Saturday before that show, First time I had ever even mentioned it. I told him, I was like, if they have a Walking Dead 1 there, and as long as it's not a 9.8, because I can't afford that. So, but if they have a Walking Dead 1 there anywhere, I said, I'm walking out with that bitch. And they both thought I was full of shit until we took lunch on the first day and I pulled it out. Bow! Found it, got it, secured it, left a happy dog.
Security.
Last year, I picked up a pretty good book, 7.0 Batman 227 Signature Series signed by Neil Adams. So yeah, for me, if I can walk away with just one book that I just really love, something that's just gonna, be the apple of my eye for a long time, until I get the next one. Because obviously, you buy that one book and you've been wanting it forever, and then at some point the new wears off, and there's something else that you want, and it takes its place. But yeah, if I could have the choice of putting what I call my top shelf books, because I have all my books that I consider to be my biggest ones on the top shelf up here, then yeah, that's probably the way I'm gonna go. But right now, I mean, there's only a few that I can think of that that would meet that criteria, and a couple of them I can't afford right now anyway. But
And what I would do is the exact same thing. And even though I'm not into run collecting or anything like that, like if I had money to go buy one Grail book or a bunch of run filler, and I don't mean that in an impolite way, I'd 100% go buy the Grail. Always buy the Grail. Always.
and a lot of times cons are a good place for that. If you have
Mhm.
cash, they don't bring the shit to these shows because they want to pack it up and take it back home with them. So if you have cash and you know how to, you're a silver tongued devil, then a lot of times you can work a good little deal. And I mean, hell, I've made a relationships with so many dealers that go to that go to pretty much all the shows we go to, like just from buying from them and sitting and talking to them and conversating and swapping information, and we talk and keep up with each other outside of the shows and stuff, and you build that relationship, um and then it's a matter of like, man, like now I consider this guy to be a friend, so like I kind of feel bad if I break him down too much, but at the same time, no mercy. Ask Josh. I try to take the friend part out of it. I mean, we're talking business here, so no mercy.
Not me.
Yeah,
like,
not
"Here,
Nick.
take more
Nick
money."
Nick will let me work a deal for him and then pay them more than they agreed to sell it for. Stupid. But I can't really think of like one book even that if I walked into Lexington and they had one for like a really good deal, like that's the book. I can't really think of one right now. I mean, I'd love to have an FF5, but there's just no way. I'm not seeing anybody have one for anything close to my price range that I can afford on that book. Rightfully so. That's one thing about these dealers, these shows, is they're not gonna have an FF5 up there for what you're seeing it sell for on eBay or GPA or something, because they're not dumb. They know they ain't never going. That's a book that if you hold on to it now and don't sell it, like at some point it's gonna move for what you want it for, because it's just one of those books. But yeah, I can't really think of. I mean, I just hope I can find I don't know, a few cool Batman books, World's Finest, something like that. There's a few of those that I've kind of screenshot, and I've just I usually just, when I see something that I think looks cool or something that I didn't know that I want, like, oh man, that's cool, I want one of those, and I'll just screenshot it. So I just have a little folder with all those in it. I found a bunch of different Golden Age pirate books yesterday that I didn't know about. Buccaneer, um, and The Buccaneer, and a couple of other ones. And I was like, oh, those are cool. Like, and I know there's some dealers that are going to be up here that do have Golden Age stuff like that. I know that there's some dealers that do have Dell 4-color stuff and that type of thing, so I'll definitely be peeking through those. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, like I'm pretty happy with what I got right now, and so I don't really have like that one book that's on the list. I need to look at what my goals were for the year again and see where I'm at on that. I know I've pulled a bunch
Yeah.
of them. I've already picked a bunch of them off. So
I mean, and I don't plan to do any of that because, like I said, I really think prices are going to continue to drop and drop and drop over the next
yeah,
year.
I
So
don't
for
know.
me, as long as I do, man, I mean, look, the economy is nowhere near into recovery mode.
No.
Layoffs are being
But I
announced
mean,
left and right.
at some point, people are just going to stop lowering the price on them, and
I
people are
don't
just going
think
to
so,
stop
dude.
being able to buy books. I mean,
Desperation is, I mean, I
it's
think
not like you got. I don't think right now. I mean, unless there's like something catastrophic that happens, but I mean, like it ain't like people are like out of work right now and jobs are closing down yet like that.
I mean, in the tech sector, yeah, it's getting pretty bad.
Well, that's what you get for being a tech guy.
I mean, I'm talking tens. I mean, they just had 10,000 more layoffs at Facebook this past week. 10,000 after they've
Oh, well,
already
those are a bunch. They ain't nothing but a bunch of shitheads work there anyway. So they need to
not
get their sorry
necessarily,
asses out in the world and get a freaking real job.
not
Quit fact
necessarily.
checking people over some dumb bullshit that you just didn't agree with. Bastards.
So again, not all 10,000 people were responsible for that. But anyways,
They're all shitheads.
not necessarily. But anyways, I mean, it's crazy, right? So I really do think there's going to be additional drop in prices. And for me, the books I'm getting are not like grail level pieces in my mind, right? I mean, I'm talking. Well, I take it back. FF11, First Appearance of Impossible Man. I mean, that's like that's AF15 level shit. But like 13, The Watcher, 11, 48, 49, 50. The more I read, the more I really do love Silver Surfer. So I may get that Silver Surfer. What up, Kyle?
You just keep
Boom.
talking. You keep talking. I'm gonna show Kyle with the books.
So, what else? Is it Silver Surfer 1 or Silver Surfer 2 that like really
Oh, that's one that I really would. If I could find a 4 for a good price,
4? That's it. The black one.
one
Yeah.
with Thor. That's one that I forget who I was talking to the other day, but I was like, man, I've been seeing like 7.0s around the $1,200 range, and to me, that seems like a really fair price for that book, being as old as it is, and it's a square bound piece of shit. So a 7.0 that's a really decent grade. About $1,200. That's not bad. I mean, if you score a 7.0 for like $1,000, like I feel like that's a good deal. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But like I said, a lot of those are kind of what I'm interested in. I already have the best Impossible Man book there is. Dustin's Did you send that out already or no?
I haven't even gotten to it, dude.
You suck a whole nut.
Do you know how many books are ahead of you?
Do you know how many books are your brother's books?
I know, but
I mean,
I got
dang.
Russell breathing down my neck every day about getting his books
He ain't
done.
blood.
He's my number one customer.
But anyway, so that's a lot of stuff. But like I said, none of those are really grail level books. ASM1, I'm going to continue to let that drop. I mean, hell, it's already cut in half. So maybe we can get another 20, 30, 40, 50% off on that one at some point. So, yeah, Silver Surfer 4 is definitely one of the bests. It's super duper.
It's not better than this. This is my girl pickup of the year. Finding out Batman was a mother effing pirate. It's just an old scallywag out here on these 7 seas.
It hurts my feelings that FF5 is the thing as a pirate, because that is one of the greatest books of all time.
Dude. I was the same way, dude. I was like, really? Like,
not even for Dr. Doom. Nobody cared about a Dr. Doom.
Right, man. Like, I've loved the thing now, and I love pirates, and this mother becomes a pirate here, and I can't even have it.
I know. Ain't that some BS? So yeah, but as far as like picking up books, always go for the grail. If you have the cash, you have the money, it's a good price, good deal. Always go for the grail.
And I'd like to add to that, because here's the other thing. Here's the other thing with that. Put yourself in this situation. How cool you feel. Oh, here's the last two, Kyle. These were super duper cool. Bam and bam, I don't give a damn about number one. These are my favorites.
I'm about to get naked.
Buying your grail, okay, on a claim sale on social media or a live sale on social media or picking it up off of eBay. There's no experience to that. Zero experience to that. But I can tell you right now, I will never forget being at Lexington Comic-Con and being so upset about the prices of everything the first day. And I'm walking around moping and pissy and mad because I had been selling books, saving money, and I can't buy anything because I'm like, now this is in the middle of the big boom, the big hype. Okay, everything. I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna buy any of this shit for these prices because in a year and a half, it's gonna be right where it is now, which Nick and I both talked about multiple times, and tons of people said that we were crazy and just Debbie Downers and this, that, and the other, but we were just being realistic. And I couldn't pay the prices for any of it. Not even just big books or big keys or anything. Like just everything at these shows was crazy that day.
Crazy.
And I was defeated because I was just like, man, I've been so excited waiting for this show. And I thought I came in with a decent amount of money, and I was so excited about it. And so I'm walking around, and Nick and Justin, I ended up walking away from them because they were irritating me with being all happy and excited. So I didn't want to be around them. And I get to this booth, and I'm just scrolling the wall like I do on all of them. And I see on the bottom row behind this dude's leg, Walking Dead #1, PGX 9.6. And that was the only book that I told my wife, if I find it somehow, as long as it's reasonable, I'm going to pull money out of savings to get this book because it's the only copy I've ever seen in a Comic-Con. I mean, like, is it a super scarce rare book? Like, probably not super, but it's you're gonna see 10-1 Hulk 181s, Marvel Spotlight 5s, ASM 1s to Walking Dead 1s at shows. And I saw it sitting down there on the bottom row, and I was able to get the guy to make the deal. And it immediately changed my entire attitude. And I had the experience. So to me, that's worth paying a little for. That's worth paying up a little for, because I had that experience of finding it in person, talking to the person that I'm buying it from, and making the transaction. I love the dealing. So, that's part of the experience for me is how much can I beat you up on it? Because I'm going to buy it regardless, probably. But how much can I beat you up for it? And super nice guy. We got to make the deal. We took a picture together. And there was some people that knew me that were walking by, and they saw me with it, and they're standing off to the side, and they're like, "Oh shit, dude, you found it!" And I'm like, "Shh, don't say nothing, be quiet, don't say." We can't tell Nick and Justin. I was like, I'm gonna surprise them with it. I was like, they don't even have a clue. And then getting to break it out on Justin and Nick. If you guys have never seen the video where we're sitting at lunch, showing the stuff we picked up, and I break this book out, and these two like almost shit their pants. Like, I mean, it's the experience that you get when you pick something up like that at one of these shows is super cool to me. And it's way better than just finding it on eBay and just, paying up for it. Like, now I bought it, I ordered it, it'll be here in 2 days. I don't have to worry about it. Like, I don't like that, man. To me, I don't like that. That's not how I want my experience to be when I pick these big books up. And sometimes you don't have a choice. Like the FF51 I bought in a 9.0. That ain't something I'm gonna see at a show. There ain't enough of them out there. So I had to buy that one online. Only time I'd ever seen it. So sometimes I will, but my preference is 100% buying it, in person at a show or at a shop, and somewhere you can have some kind of a legitimate experience with it. And sometimes it might cost you a little more because of that, but I don't mind paying an extra 10% because of that, or 15, whatever. Plus, you have to remember, you might pay, say you pay $150 over what you could have bought it on eBay for. Okay. You didn't pay taxes on it. You didn't pay shipping on it. You didn't have to worry about it getting lost in the mail, destroyed in the mail, shipped improperly, being inaccurately described. All of that is out the window. For me, yeah, it's worth it. That's worth it every time. I know what it looks like before I buy it. I can inspect it. I get to pack it away in my bag and take it home immediately. It's mine right then and there. All the bullshit, I got it's all cut out. And to me, that's worth paying a little bit of money for.
It's true.
So long-winded answer to that question. Long-winded answer to that question. Sorry. Y'all know how I am. I get on. I've got some fire in here about some stuff. Fire. What is Josh saying here? If you can
El
find it
Cazador.
from CrossGen, that was an awesome pirate book. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll look for it. Absolutely.
Sure. Guys.
Hey, Chris Barrett, you watch your mouth, bro. All right. I'm a supervisor now. All my shit says it everywhere. Ain't no grunt no more, bro.
What do we think this is about?
April 28th, 29th, and 30th. Save the date.
Dark Side?
April 28th, 29th, and 30th.
I don't know. Everybody said that it's not what you think. So,
I mean, it's a 3-day thing, so probably nothing, but I am very interested.
yeah, we'll see.
And with that being said,
Yeah, man, I'm always, I mean, if I find a Golden Age book that is something cool, like there's a couple of Golden Age Batmans. If you see anything in that circle you want, let me know. Just saying.
here's what I was getting to.
Yeah, always, man. Always. I still want that Batman 25. There's one on eBay I got an offer made to me today for, and it was just too trashed. Too trash for me.
So, I read some comic books this week. A shit load of them. Okay. A lot. And I put a little review up of my thoughts. I know they were really in depth, but Logan, he was like, hey, I'm reading Cosmic Ghost Rider. It's pretty good. You should give it a shot. I said, okay, maybe I will. So I started with Thanos. So let's go to Thanos. And I was like, well, got to start from the beginning here. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was interesting to get to see Thanos be just basically killing everything and everybody and never dying. And it was good. I enjoyed it. 4 out of 5. Art was okay. It was good. At the end of Thanos, you get to Cosmic Ghost Rider. Dustin, do you know anything about Cosmic Ghost Rider?
Man, I have wanted to read that story for a long time, and I've just never broke down and done it. Was it pretty good though?
Yes and no. So he shows up at the end of Thanos, like Thanos 13, I think is his first appearance. Hilarious. It's the Punisher reborn, not really reborn, but basically makes
he there to kill baby Thanos, or he's there to protect baby Thanos.
Yeah, I'll talk about that. But yes, in one of the runs, yes, that's exactly what it is. Right? Is he goes and he's gonna go kill baby Thanos.
And you know how many stories that are wrapped around like killing baby Thanos? Like it's crazy.
Is there that thought?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that was part of like something to do with Cable, and they did it in Uncanny X-Force, where Deadpool and oh my gosh, what's his name? I can't remember his name. It's the guy that's got like the multiple personalities and he carries the 2 pistols. He's kind of like Deadpool a little bit. But anyway, it was good. But it was about killing baby Thanos as well. And I did not.
Cable does show up in one of these, and it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But what I will say is like the Thanos stuff, All of this kind of era all kind of ties into Venom and Silver Surfer Black and all of that. So I was like, okay, this would be interesting. So Thanos got really good whenever Donny Cates took over. Really loved it.
Oh,
And
he wasn't
then
on it from the jump?
no. He didn't take over till like
Okay.
13th issue, I think. But anyways, so then I went into reading
How
the
did he
Cos
finish it?
It was
Was it
good.
good? He
Yeah,
had a
strong
good
finish.
finish, huh?
Yeah.
Strong finish, okay.
Yep, his finish game was strong, and he actually wrote Cosmic Ghost Rider, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody should correct me if I'm wrong, but it was pretty good. I did enjoy it. It leaned a lot more into that just funny, stupid humor
Mm.
of it just was generally funny to see Frank Castle, making jokes and basically just like whatever, I
I'm
can't be
interested
killed.
to see one thing that interested me was, like, seeing was finding out, like, how the hell did he become Ghost Rider, Like
Yeah, it's a pretty good explanation, and I mean, it's pretty quick if I'm honest. So they don't really focus on that too much. It's like
yeah,
2 or 3
like
pages of
Thanos does it, right? Like,
no,
it's no?
nope,
Okay.
nothing to do with Thanos. Not him becoming Cosmic Ghost Rider, but basically, Cosmic Ghost Rider becomes a Herald of Galactus, which again is not really a spoiler if you read Silver Surfer Black or
Mhm.
Venom. So that
And
wasn't.
Thor, because he was at the table with all
Yeah,
the others.
yep, exactly with Silver Surfer and all of them, right? But
Man, we were so pumped. That story has so much promise to it, and
Yeah.
he just shit the bed.
Honestly, it did not end as bad now that I know what I know about Spider-Man more. Donny
Mhm.
Cates knows his stuff, and I will still say that, like, I thought
Yeah,
it was
and
gonna
we both agreed that.
but it was not nearly as bad having gone back and read a ton of every Spider-Man issue and being like, "Oh, he pulled from here, he pulled from there." It kinda makes sense. Like, Donnie, I
No, you can tell he's a comic guy.
Yes, 100%, and all he wants to do, I mean, he has his issues like everybody else, but I will tell you, he out of modern comic book writers, he always wants to do some badass stuff,
Yeah,
not
agreed,
putting in his
100%.
messaging really. I've never noticed a single book where he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna force what I believe on anybody else." It's just he does bad, and honestly, I wish he would do Spider-Man. I think
Well,
if
he did a
that
little bit in crossover, but
well, that wasn't like
all in all,
Marvel.
though, like, I will
Yeah,
say, like, I went back and read it, and I still haven't finished. I need to finish
yeah,
it, but crossover was another one of those where he
yeah,
did really cool shit with comic book history,
yeah,
and it was a cool story. It was a cool story,
yeah,
and I'm definitely I need to go back and read it, man, and
yeah,
finish it up. I've got 'em,
yep,
but I haven't finished it, but it was I was enjoying the shit out of it once I
yep.
got past that first issue where he was just going through the bullshit he was going through on there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, but like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, and that was his own thing, right? He did, that was his own story. But when it comes to like Marvel and anything I've read that even reading this, Thanos, Guardians of the Galaxy, which I gave a 2 out of 5 for, I didn't really care for the artwork in it. And he wrote this whole run and it just didn't interest me. So I gave it a 2 out of 5, but it's still, he tried to do really cool stuff in there. And you can tell he knows a crap ton about comic books. But I didn't really enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy. Some people may love it. I didn't really care for it. I thought some of the tie-in stuff between Cosmic Ghost Rider and Silver Surfer Black. But again, I don't really care about Nova. I don't care about Moondragon. I really don't care about Drax. It was heavy on the Drax stuff. So I don't know. And it just wasn't for me, if that makes sense. Wasn't bad, just I say bad, like there's nothing that I was like, oh, this absolutely sucked. It just did not interest me. Some people may love it, right? Thanos, highly recommend reading that as a standalone even, it's great. And then once I finished, because I went through and I read all of the Donny Cates verse, stuff, he did, and, I read that in, like, 2 days. So what is that? Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider was stupid, just literally was dumb, and then what was it? I tried to read that Cosmic Ghost Rider ruins Marvel history,
Way to
and I
go,
got
Nick. You started talking about comic books, and we lost all our viewers. God damn it.
uh
We've talked about this.
I know. But, Logan told me, he's like, "You need to go through and finish that one," but I couldn't get into it, so I need to try it and just give it a
Isn't there one where Cosmic Ghost Rider kills the Marvel Universe? That one I had a
That's
bunch
what I'm
of.
talking about.
Okay, and I had almost all of those, I
Yeah.
think, at one point, and I was waiting to there was one issue I couldn't
Mhm.
find, and I was trying to find it, and I was just gonna read them all because at that point, I didn't have any way
Yeah.
to read digital, and I was still no way anti-digital, but,
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, I got a couple pages into it, and I just couldn't get into it. So, but Logan's, he's like, you need to at least go back and read the Spider-Man one. So I may check that out. And then Annihilation. So I only put up this screenshot, but I read all of the tie-ins, all of the pre-stuff, all of the after, because there was like what is it? Super Scroll Annihilation, Silver Surfer Annihilation, Nova Annihilation, I think. There was a Drax prequel story, Super Scroll Annihilation, plus Annihilation, and the two after, and then one a standalone Annihilation. And I'll be honest with you, I literally didn't care for any of it. I spent 2 days reading all of these comic books, and not at one point was I like even remotely interested. And Annihilus is way cooler in Fantastic Four. You know, he kind of just like it's Annihilation, but you don't see him do shit. You know, him and Galactus fight like a little bit, like not really, and it was just dumb. And people, you can see the comments. They're like, "Whoa, you really did not like Annihilation."
Yeah, I saw a lot of the comments on Instagram. People were not
Yeah.
agreeing with you.
No, they weren't. And I probably should go back and like respond to these folks. But I posted this was I think late last night. But yeah, man, I don't know. And to be honest with you, now I'm like, what the heck do I read? Because that was like one of the last big things. So honestly, I would love recommendations on some of the best
I
things
would
to
love for
read.
you to get into. I know you read some of it, but I don't know. I
What?
guess it just wasn't your thing. I was gonna say I wish you would read Walking Dead some more, and that
No, I
way,
did
like we're
enjoy it. Like I
yeah.
just stopped picking up the books, and I don't know how to if there's anywhere to read it digitally.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
really the
just
big thing.
I
'Cause
just to
I know
me,
it was
that's
good.
probably yeah, to me, that's probably like the best thing I've read in the last
Yeah,
2 years,
yeah.
hands down.
But, I'm still reading Fantastic Four, and it's been honestly because last week I was like, I haven't read comic books in a month, and then this week I've read close to 100 issues. What I was doing is I think what it is, man, is all the negativity around comic books, price crashing, the movies sucking, Marvel editors just suck ass and they piss me off. Like,
You
just
wanna know
all
how
that.
I've avoided all that, dude? I don't get on our Instagram anymore. Hell, I haven't even been getting on my Preston one. I don't even and
Yeah.
just not really clicking on the YouTube videos, like, just
Yeah.
staying
What
in my lane, man,
yeah.
and enjoying the shit the way I want to because
And
I
I
got
think
that
that's
way at
what
some point too, you know?
And I think that's what, like, this week, like, I just started reading something that was recommended, Cosmic Ghost Rider. It got me excited. I was enjoying it. Like, started with Thanos because, if I'm gonna read something, you guys know I can't start at 13 just because that's when Cosmic Ghost Rider shows up. Like, what the hell happened for the first 12 issues? So, I started that and it was great. I really did. And Josh has talked about Mike Deodato's junior art. It was really neat, actually. It was different than anything else I've ever read. But I enjoyed it. But like as I was reading that, I would read Fantastic Four a couple issues a day or kind of in between, and that helped me, kind of keep me from like being burnt out on, because it's and the Fantastic Four is getting better, but like for the 10th time, Dustin, they've split up again. Fantastic Four, honestly, why they call it Fantastic Four half the time, I don't know.
They hate
Because
each other 90% of the time.
I swear to God, dude, this has to be the 10th time they've split up in 200 issues. It makes no freaking sense.
Well, hell,
And
how far did they make it before they split and Johnny went to college and, like,
like
said
6 issues, I think,
yeah,
right? Something
like, Johnny was
stupid.
like, "Golly, y'all, I'm outta here."
Yeah, and they are the
Bullshit.
worst parents in the whole world. Poor Franklin. That sumbitch just gets thrown around to the witch, and now he's abducted for the 10th time, and, like, he has these powers that, they don't really explore yet. It's dude, it is wild. But Impossible Man is, like, in every issue, so I'm good with it.
I still think you should talk to Mark and ask him for some recommendations on, like, some cool
DC.
DC stuff you could read.
Well, I wanna finish up George Perez's works first, or I say works, the Teen Titan stuff, before I do anything else. I'm gonna have to find an alternative,
At some point, we have got to do this, like, thing, this video that we have talked about doing this video stuff since we started this channel where I pick something for you to read, you
Yeah.
pick something for me to read. Like, we have literally been planning this for 4 years almost, and we ain't did shit.
Well, you know what you need?
Hmm.
Some Dragon Ball Z in your life.
Mm.
Oh, look, by the way. Got him. So funny. Anyways. Yeah, no, I know.
So I
And no, I've not read anything about Sentry. The only thing I've seen with Sentry
mm,
is where he rips his head apart and his mind or his brain still working. I thought that was pretty
dude,
neat. That did interest me a
Century,
little.
like so this and this is how this shit goes a lot of times for me. Like I Nick has seen it, and I know Ryan has laughed before because I've told him I was gonna that I wanted to pick a certain book up, and then the next week like some bullshit happens, and the son of a bitch goes to the moon. But I was reading um New Avengers, and I really liked that series. It was really good, and Sentry was in there. And I'd read a little bit of Sentry in World War Hulk, but he just literally like he shows up, kicks the shit out of the Hulk, and he's gone. And that was all. And like I didn't even understand. I was like, what the hell just happened here? Like hell no. But after I was reading through the New Avengers, and you get to the stuff with the Sentry in there, and I'm like, dude, this guy is really really messed up, and he's super cool,
Yeah.
and I like this shit. I like this dude. So I wanted to get that Sentry #1, and I wanted to read through the Sentry series there. Yeah, well, I'm not buying that damn book right now, but I think he's a cool character for sure. Because yes, he's kind of like Marvel's Superman, but he's so messed up. He's
Yeah, I
so
don't know
messed up.
anything about him.
He's got some serious issues, which I think makes him even cooler.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin with reading him. I would be
Yeah,
interested if somebody has like a recommendation of
I would start with the Sentry.
is that his well is it his
First
first
appearance is in Sentry #1.
okay, because you know a lot of times like Silver Surfer, but like he's already been established for
Right? No, he he
yeah.
he starts in at Sentry #1. Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'll check it out if he's in let me check the app real quick.
I was hoping that I would be able to have some time to start reading soon, but I don't know. I messed up by opening up a pressing and cleaning business, and trying to balance that with what I'm doing with this new job.
Are you getting home early on your new job now?
Hell no.
Oh, for real?
Hell no. Boy, I got home at 6 o'clock 3 days this week
Why?
because Atlanta traffic, bro.
Oh.
Like earliest I'm gonna be able to get home is 5 o'clock. I was getting home at 3:30 previously because we get there at 6:30 and leave at 2:30 because
Is this his first appearance?
yes,
He only appeared in 2000?
yeah,
Really? So it's
yeah,
pretty modern.
yeah, yeah. He's not that old, but yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So now I'm contemplating, um, just I don't know, man. Not doing pressing and cleaning for everybody and their mama, so that I
No,
can have
dude.
some time to read
Don't be a
or
bitch.
do anything else because
Look, pressing
like
comic
I'll
books is
still do
vital.
it for a few people, but yeah,
There's
having
actually not that much out
having
about him.
having 100 books here all the time and constantly like
Yeah.
working on it. I don't have the time for that now.
So I could probably read a ton of Century like pretty quickly. There's the
Mhm.
Century from 2000, 2001. That's only 5 issues.
Mhm. And then he's in New Avengers.
Well, I'm talking about his original stuff, like
Mm.
his one-off. So 2005, 2006, that's 8 issues. 2017's 5 issues. Age of Century from 8 to 9 is 6.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Um,
After you read his miniseries, you really do need to read his stuff in New Avengers because it coincides a lot with like
does it?
giving background and origin on him
You
and
about the
and
one from
showing.
2004?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I started reading some of that. I may have to do that.
And that was where I kind of felt kind of became a fan of Spider Woman. Like she is cool as shit in there.
Which version of Spider-Woman?
I forget which one it is. I think it's the second one, or it might be I think it's the first one. I can't remember.
Hmm.
And plus, it's David Finch art, bro. So you know the shit is good.
Boom. Got it. It's saved to my library. I'll probably read it tonight. Well, not saved to library. This is what's dumb about Marvel app. If you save it to library, it's like impossible to find it again. But if you follow the series, shit pops up almost immediately. Huh. See, like I go to following, it pops up right at the top, which is where I want it to be. And if I were to go to my comics, that shit would end up at the very bottom of everything.
Hmm.
I do want to read Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. That's one that Logan mentioned I should read. I believe it was Logan. I've yet to read Renew Your Vows from Spider-Man. I'm looking through some of the things I want to read because I feel like that's my last hope for modern Spider-Man that might be good. So I'm like, I cannot read that. I got to save it. Other than that, like save stuff I've read. I did start reading New Avengers from 13 so I could read the Secret War stuff. And yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, it
so
was okay.
I didn't. I started at number 1, and because I wanted to read about the Illuminati stuff. That was when I started reading it.
Yeah.
Was whenever that was all popping off, and I ended up buying that collection last summer or the summer before last. I can't remember, but it had the whole run in there, and so I started reading it at that point, and I forget how far I got. I think I got through like the first 10 issues or so, but it was
Yeah.
cool. I liked it. So I probably stopped just short of where you started. So I would at least go check out the first few.
Sorry, there was like a weird text that showed up, but oh, Alan, it was Instagram. He said I have notifications, but those two can never start on time. You know what, Alan? We start on time all the time. All the time. We're on time. Dark Avengers. I've not read much about them. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you who Dark Avengers were. Now, Justice League Dark, I was very intrigued in. And I have read quite a bit of Punisher stuff, to be honest with you. I read a lot of the Punisher Max stuff. And that stuff just doesn't interest me. I know a lot of people love it. Just I don't really care to see grandmas getting thrown into fires and that kind of thing. Just like it's funny, but I'm not into that crude humor, you know. Or not crude, I guess. Yeah, crude humor. I don't know. But honestly, man, Garth Ennis, he's a rough individual. A lot of his stuff he writes, it's rough. Like in a crude humor kind of way. So tonight I'll probably start reading Century. If I like it, I'll continue. If not, then maybe I'll try some of these new Avengers stuff. But then, like, what if I start reading the Avengers? Now I'm ruining that for myself. I don't know. I probably should read some DC stuff. Anybody have DC recommendations? Somebody call Mark.
I bought a new backpack for Comic-Con season this year.
What is it?
Hold on, I'm about to show you.
No, is that what you're looking up?
Yeah.
Can I guess what it is?
Sure.
Is it Jim Lee?
No, I looked at that, but I couldn't find one that I could get here quick enough, so I spent way too much money on another one.
Is it like con specific?
No. Yes, but no. Because my other backpack is now for work.
Dude, you got a Goku backpack? Somebody needs to show me what that looks like. That's cool. Goku is the goat. He's the goat coup. Old goat coup. Sounds like a dirty word. I wish you'd hurry up. We're all eagerly waiting over here.
Check that bad bitch out. That's cool.
Oh, Lord, that's lame.
Dude, that's cool as shit, dude.
Nobody like a Batman.
Tactical Batman backpack, bro. That is badass, dude.
I hope you open it up and inside's a Batwing. That is pretty neat, though. Is it Gotham Guardians? Is that what that says?
Mm-hmm. Standard
is that the flip down?
issue utility pack. It's gnarly looking, man. Like I'll probably take that utility pack thing off of it, and I'll probably rock it like that.
The mole pack.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
It's
I'm
pretty neat.
pumped about it.
Go to the video at the bottom.
I never heard of this company either.
Turn up the volume so we can hear.
One of the coolest features of this bag is this removable front pouch here. So it has this really cool magnetic closure. You just pop it off, that rolls out, rolls back up. You just put that magnetic
You could
clip
put your
back on there,
cosmetics
you're
in
good to
it.
go. This is also removable. So you have these clips on each side. You just attach those clips. This thing slides out, magnetic piece holding it here. And then you have your separate pouch. So this bag also has 3M reflective reveal under this mesh panel here, which is really cool. So, you know, if you're walking at night and the car lights hit it or whatever, that's gonna light up right there. You also have 2 water bottle holders on either side of the bag. Right here on the front,
That's always
you can
important.
see this removable webbing clip. So attach your keys, whatever. You can pop it right back on there. Some of
Yeah, I
the
wouldn't put my keys
detailing
right there.
here, you'll
Some
see
asshole comes
the
take them
Gotham
from me.
Guardian embroidery along the edge, the rubber molded bat logo up top, and there's a really cool subtle camo fabric used on this piece. On either side, you have these side access zip pockets, and then on the front, you have this front zip piece with some organizational pieces in there. You have the mesh
That's where the
pocket, you have a
tobacco
couple
goes.
Pen holders. You also have a detachable key ring in there as well. Then
They want you to lose
front
all your shit.
compartment here, this is a more shallow compartment. You can see you have your organizational built in as well with your zip mesh pocket. And then the large capacity pocket here also has a ton of organization as well. Additionally, you
slabs
have a
go.
full-size padded laptop compartment. Backpack
Nope, that's
also
where the slabs
includes
go.
an adjustable sternum strap. So when you're wearing it, you've got this sternum strap to keep everything nice and secure
I
from
will
bouncing
literally
around. You
never
can tighten
strap that
up
shit up
however
like
you
that.
please.
Nah, bro, you should. It helps with the lower
Hey
back.
guys, wanted to talk to you guys.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, spent way too damn much on it, but whatever.
Thiago wants to know. And welcome.
Oh, what's up, man? I'm selling the books. I don't know what I'm getting yet. I'm just trying to make sure that when I get there, if I see it, I can get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go in there with my pants down. I'm trying to make sure I go in there prepared. So the question I have for you, sir, is which one of them books is you buying? Like, you saw them. I want to know why you ain't.
How much is it? I want to say it was $96.
Yeah, but I had some kind of 10% off code, but then I next day aired it for $40. So yeah.
My backpack is way cooler.
Hey, that was my good job. You got a new job and got a good raise gift to myself.
This is the backpack I rock. Where is it at?
So this is con specific. We're kind of talking about the gear we use.
Yeah. So this
I
is
don't
the
like-
one I have.
Yeah.
It's the blue. I put all my camera stuff in it. It also, if I wanted it to, would have plenty of space for comic books there in the back. But you know, I don't really like buy a ton of stuff, and if I do, I just let Dustin hold it. So
He doesn't even bring a Storefolio with him. He just expects me to use mine for his shit.
It works, don't it? I carry the camera stuff. You carry the comic book stuff. It's like totally not fair because my stuff's way heavier. But yeah, but this is the one I use. And it's honestly like, I love this thing. 32 minutes just to explain the features of this backpack. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm trying to show the inside.
Pull it across. Patch to help keep the use. Put them inside.
Yeah, there it goes.
And you can use all.
So I love
or
that because
some,
like
or
it's
none of these, depending on what your preference is.
I can pop it open from the top.
They've
or
got
the
nice
side.
strong Velcro, but are easy to take out.
What do y'all think? The cam bag or the
correspond to the size
backpack?
of the lap
It's all about the
See,
backpack.
I love this
Right
feature.
on the back of the.
I didn't do that. That was funny. But yeah,
Look at that bald son of a bitch down there in the corner.
who?
It had our live stream down there.
Oh,
I was trying to get to Tall Paul's comment. He asked a question. way damn earlier, and I'm trying to get back to it. I had it.
I want to know about this Goku backpack. I
I don't
want to
give a damn about
know.
y'all's nerdy ass Goku backpacks.
Dustin, Goku is far greater.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, so we probably won't show anything, but we can talk about something at the con that makes us happy and something you hate. So, Nick, you start on this one.
Pull it up because I completely missed that.
It says talk about something at the cons that makes you happy and something you hate.
Happy. Used to be food. Now I've kind of like gotten to where I honestly just hate eating all the time.
I don't know. You sure did buy a fried damn mashed potato and chicken ball at Atlanta.
Dude. Well, okay, first off, that was fantastic. And it was supposed to be from like this Health Mart.
Try that shit.
No, dude, it was so good. But it's supposed to be from like this Health Mart. You know what I mean? Like it was like, acai bowls and all this stuff. So I show up because I was just gonna get a water and then they had those sitting there. And I was like, oh, that seems interesting. Maybe it's healthy. I don't know what's in it. And then I took a bite. But anyways, I don't know. I used to, back when Justin loved us, used to love, getting to hang out with Justin and make Dustin mad. And we could all, rally around that pastime that we all love. And I don't know. But love, I don't know. I just like the environment. And then hate. Hate. What do I hate? I don't know. I don't really hate anything at a con experience, if I'm honest. Like there's not anything I'm really ever like not looking forward to.
Yeah.
Ever. Maybe stinky people, but it's not even that bad right now. Looking forward to scooters in Lexington.
I hope it's not going to be freezing again.
Oh, I was thinking the same thing as soon as I said it. It's 28 degrees here tonight.
Dude, it was so cold all week this week.
Yep.
And the building we're working in is just basically a concrete shell right now and a wind tunnel. And
yeah.
I was dying all week. And then you get to Friday, it's finally warm, but it is absolutely pouring rain.
So here's the weather, Dustin. Thursday, Friday.
Hanging out in Jake's office down the street the whole afternoon while everybody else was working on the roof.
So this weekend while we're at Lexington, it's supposed to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday weather. High of 71, high of 63, high of 60, but it's supposed to be raining all weekend. So
we definitely gonna have to be on the scooters if it's raining.
Yep.
And trying to get wet.
Oh, all the way from Brazil. Right on, man.
Hell yeah.
And I don't blame you at all.
Yeah, me neither.
So I actually work with quite a few folks from Brazil and what I do. And there's one guy, and I'm not like
I heard you guys have great nuts.
I was gonna say he had this massive comic book collection. And I was curious if and we talked about it for a while, and he didn't bring it because of shipping costs and stuff like that. But I am curious though if comic books are like extremely popular there, or if it's just kind of like it is, in most places where it's just kind of like the nerds of us, so to speak. But yeah, we're going to Lexington, Huntsville, and we went to Atlanta Comic Con, and then we're going to Heroes Con in North Carolina. Yeah. All of them. So do you have anything you love more than anything or hate?
So I love hunting and digging through the books. I love walking into a show that is very comic book oriented and just seeing booths full of comics everywhere. Walls, boxes. Heroes was the coolest thing because you walk in and that's literally all you can see. As far as you can see in any direction is just comic books everywhere. And I love walking into a booth and seeing something that I've never put my eyes on before and just getting to like look at it, or like last year I got to hold a Batman 1 and a Detective Comics 31 and take a picture with them. Like, I'll never own those books, but it was cool as shit to get to look at them and handle them and take pictures with them. Like it was super awesome to see that.
What are you going to ask him?
So
Kyle, have a good night, man.
Later, bro. that's kind of the thing that I love the most is just getting to be around the thing that I think I love most in my life outside of like family, of course. But like, you know,
Like for Dustin, it's like comic
I don't,
books, wife, son, comic books, family.
yeah, it's like walking around all week, just, I mean, nonstop because they're just everywhere, you know? I love it. Absolutely love it. Um, I wouldn't say it's a necessarily a hate, but it's definitely, um, when I walk in and see it, I definitely get bummed out because I'm like, this is not my dig. But it's when you walk into those shows that is the opposite, where it's in name a comic book convention, but you walk in and it's two or three booths that have comics, and everything else is like little trinkets and plastic weapons and like stuff that like I'm sure other people get into, but like I'm here because this is supposed to be a comic book convention, and I get here and that there's literally less comic books than there is of anything else. And it's like, I just paid this money to get in here. I just drove this far to come up here. They don't ever list like comic book vendors on these pages and sites. So you never know what you're walking into, if it's going to be a good comic show or if it's not going to be a good comic show. And to be fair, sometimes all you need is one or two good booths to make it worth it. But if you have six booths there, seven booths there even, and they all are just kind of like, then to me, I feel like I wasted my money, I feel like I wasted my time, and I get really bummed out because I'm like, damn it, man. Like out
And then
if
a
I
Comic
had
Con,
not had do what?
like
Yeah.
it's a Comic Con.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I had not had Friday to take my son and get to hang out with him and let him have his first ever con experience and see how excited he was and get to hang out with him, do the things that we got to do. Yeah, Atlanta would have just probably been a whole bust for me. But that made it worth it to me. That was definitely enough for me to say like that was cool. I had a memorable experience. But as far as a comic book show, not even close. It was not even close. So that's kind of where I'm at. If I'm going to a comic book convention, that's what I'm going for. I don't care about the celebrities. I don't care about the meet and greets. I don't care about the signatures. I don't care about the pictures. I don't care about the trinkets. Like that's not what I'm there for. Sometimes it feels like you're just at a big ass flea market.
Yeah. This is true.
And that's fine. Like I like to go to flea markets, but I don't want to drive 3 hours and pay $45 to get into a flea market that I was told was going to be a comic book convention. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just
Very true.
I don't know. I'm a snob, I guess, when it comes to comic cons because I don't care about nothing but seeing the books, baby. That's it. That is it. And I don't want not and like Heroes last year. Like I'm sure anybody that met me at Heroes last year probably thought I was just a total douchebag because I was I was literally just I did not know what to do, how to attack it, and I didn't want to spend any time talking to anybody or like if you caught me going to the next booth or something or digging, like I probably just I mean I was probably the lights were on, but nobody was home, bro. I was in there because I was just like I gotta see it. I gotta see it all. What's in here? And all I can do is I'm looking here and then I'm looking down at how many booths is left, and then I'm like, shit, I just flipped through 50 books. Let me start over. And I mean, I get that way. And Justin will tell you because he was there and he was just like, dude, he's like, you just like turned into a Terminator. Like Justin's sitting there talking to me, and I'm like, what'd you just say, dude? He's like, you literally like, what the hell? I just talked to you for like 15 minutes. And he's telling me about some book that he wanted me to look at. And I'm like, well, go get it. He's like, well, I want you to look at it before I buy it. I said, well, tell him to let you bring it over here. Like, if I stop digging here, somebody's going to come over here and find something that I wanted.
Yeah, don't approach Dustin while he's in the middle of a comic book. What do you call it? Dig.
No, it's totally fine. But I did genuinely Like, the more I thought about it, like, as I was driving home, I was like, damn, like, there was a lot of people there that I probably should have taken some time to talk to and socialize a little bit, but I'd never experienced that show before, and I was just absolutely blown away, and it threw me off so bad. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. This year, at least I know what to expect, so I can prepare a little bit more. But I still feel like I'm gonna walk in there and once again just be like, "Oh my god, where do we start?"
Who
'Cause me
knows,
and
man?
Justin
With
were
all of
supposed to
these
be
cons
yeah.
happening at the same exact time, there may not be as many people there this year.
I don't think there's anything else really going on at Time of Heroes, though.
But I'm saying right before and right after, because you have what C2E2, Lexington, and then shit,
But
MegaCon the
Heroes
following.
is way out in June, though.
Oh, you're talking about Heroes. I thought I'm thinking Lexington. My bad.
No, Lexington, I mean, we know who's gonna be there vendor-wise. Like, I know who's gonna be there. I generally know what they're gonna have. I know who
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy from when I go there most of the
Yeah.
time because I know which dealers are gonna deal, and I know which dealers, Mark, Pancake Cat Man, are gonna tell me to go eat shit if you don't want to pay my price.
And do so with a smile.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna smile right back at him, tell him to kiss my ass, and then we'll just keep talking. I've already seen him. I've seen him at 2 shows this year already, and I told him I was like, "You can give me some deals this year at Lexington?" He was like, "Well, fuck no." I was like, "All right, cool. I'll see you there."
Oh man, too funny.
He had a signed picture of Hawk from Cobra Kai, and I was trying to
Yeah,
get him to
cool.
give me $10 off of it. He told me to kiss his ass. I was like,
Well,
"For $10?" He said, "Yeah." I mean, are you willing to lose it over $10? Because I mean, I'm willing to keep it over $10. I was like, "I'll see you at Lexington."
look, he's the realest one in the game.
Mm-hmm. He'll straight up tell you, like, I know it's overpriced. I don't give a shit. I'm not losing money if it's sitting there.
That's right.
I'm like, well, you're not losing money if you sell it to me for $50 cheaper because I know you pulled it out of your dollar bin 2 weeks ago when it popped off.
Oh
But he's a
man,
good dude, though. He's one of my favorite people out there.
absolutely.
I already hit up my boys at Dangerously Terrific today with a text message. Make sure they gonna be there. Telling you guys, anybody going to Lexington, Dangerously Terrific Comics is the booth of the booths to go to. They have all the shit you dream of, and they probably got 4 of them. And I text my boy Trey today, told him what I want him to bring for me. He said, I think I got something you'll like. I was like, oh man, I cannot wait. I'm excited then. Then I was like, shit, I need to make more money because there ain't no telling what this dude's going to bring. He's the one that had the Batman 1, the Tech 31. He had 2 Hulk 1s. He had AF-15s, ASM 1s, FF 1s, X-Men 1s. Like, it don't matter what the hell it is. He's got multiples of them. I almost bought a 9.4 ASM 129 from him at Heroes because I was this close to pulling the trigger on it because I really thought I could get it to a 9.8, but I didn't have the faith in myself. I did not have the faith in myself to pull the trigger on something that expensive. I was like, the way my bank account is I got it checking and saving. By the time I move it from a savings to checking, it's gonna be too late.
Mm-hmm. You know what song I have stuck in my head? The power of the roar.
I'm excited to get some books signed by Austin St. John, and I have a comic book that Mick Foley wrote, and on the cover, it's an ASM 316 homage. You know what book? You know what cover I'm talking about? Where Venom's like attacking Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's on the ground, like laying there, and Venom's on top of him, like coming at him. So it's an homage to that, and it's Mark Henry in Venom spot, and John Cena is in Spider-Man spot. And I'm like, I'm getting Mark Henry to sign that bitch. I've always wanted to talk to him because I've watched so many documentaries and interviews and stuff, and he's always just seemed like such a nice dude. So when I saw he was going to be there, I was like, that'll be cool. But those are the only two
Yeah.
only two people that I'll stand in line and get a signature from.
Yeah, I basically the only two people I was really interested in was Chris Sabat and Sean Schimmel, and I met those guys at my first con ever. Great
Yeah.
experience. And the more I hear about some of these other people I want to meet, I'm like, nah. And we get a chance to kind of talk to and deal with some of these people at Huntsville, like Jason
Mhm.
David Frank. Even though I had no real interest in ever really meeting the guy, but my experience with him was so positive.
Yeah.
Really such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And then like we got to listen to Chris Claremont for like up close for like 3 hours, bitch and moan and complain about everything, and then threaten to kill me if I didn't turn off the camera. That kind of stuff is fun. But like I don't, it's just I'm worried that if there's somebody I really like and I go meet them and they turn into a douche canoe, that would ruin a lot of things for me. So I just nah. But everybody we've met and had experience with has been great. Man, this is crazy. So I didn't even think about that. That maybe it's just collected editions and stuff like that. Do you guys have access to like the what do you call it? The like I read everything digitally now, but like is Marvel Unlimited stuff like that or wow, that's crazy, man. That is I would think so. I would think that would be like immediate.
Jamie Presley. That's what
She
was she in?
canceled though.
Oh, did she?
I
I
believe
forget
so,
what
yeah.
she was in. Because I saw her pop up and I'm like, I think I used to like. Did I
She was
used
Joe Dirt's sister.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like,
I'm your sister.
there was
I'm your
something
sister.
she was in that she was just like, oh, she's hot
I hate that for you guys, man. I
with the
really
bubble
do.
gum.
I really hate that.
What's that?
Just the exchange rate and not being able to
Mm.
buy from the US and stuff like that because of shipping and exchanges and stuff. Um, yeah, I believe Jamie Presley canceled. Mark Henry, he would be cool just to see in person how big he really is.
Well, we gonna see his ass. I promise.
Um, Good Lord. I don't even know if we'll be there Sunday. I don't think we've actually been to the con on Sunday one year.
No, we went last year. That's when we bought
Did
all
we?
of our art.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Jeff and them might swing through on their way home from the toy show. So if they end up doing that, we might. I mean, I paid for 3 tickets for us on each. Well, actually 4.
4.
So we might as well go up there Sunday and at least just poke around. Usually by Sunday though, we're
Especially coming in Friday
especially
night.
me because like I drive Thursday and then we drive Friday and then we're walking around there all day Friday, walking around there all day Saturday. Then we got to drive Sunday to Nick's house. Then I get directly in my truck and drive 4 more hours to my house. So
Mhm.
I'm already tired.
Me too. I'm thinking about next week, and I'm just like, I don't know if it's worth it.
Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it. Like I got to get some rest tomorrow though, because man, like
Well,
I
you
still
want
get up at the same time to go to work, but I get home way later, so then I have
but
less
you're
time in
making
the
that
afternoon.
money, honey.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, do you want to go ahead and wrap it up then? We're 2 hours deep because we're
Yeah, I mean, if I don't think I see any other questions popping up here, but yeah, I'm sure we'll do like some lives like while we're traveling on Friday, and
yeah, we normally always get on there, and Dustin
Yeah.
he annoys the hell out of me the whole trip there, and
what happens.
it's always makes for a good time. I'm trying to decide if I want to wear this shirt to the con or not, but it has this stain, this right here, and this guy's like, we can get it out. I'm like, well, no, we can't, and it's also really big now. I
You'll be all right.
should have got a smaller size.
You'll be all right.
But then I want to wear something skin tight so I can see my new biceps. Look at that. Look at them motherfuckers. I'm gonna give myself a cramp in the bicep area. You can there's the definition a little bit. You can see the cut, man. That's oh son. When we get there, I'm gonna just because I'm not gonna be able to do leg day. No, sorry, back day Friday. So I'm gonna have to find a way to like maybe I should do back on Thursday and I can just use Dustin for squats on Friday. Just put him on the back. Just squat him a little, get my legs in. I'm gonna bring some bands and do some hotel working out.
All I know is we're getting up early AF on Friday to leave.
I ain't
So.
doing shit. I ain't leaving until about 9 o'clock.
No, that
It's
is
like 8 o'clock your
100%
time, so we're
bullshit.
good.
No, I'm worried about Lexington time, and I plan on wanting to be there and be on the floor when it opens. So, because Friday is going to be the best day for me, because all the sons of bitches are going to be there on Saturday.
Man, well, I will tell you, I don't
You're
know.
going to be walking through there like this. Excuse me. Hell no.
I would
Like
tell you, I
Friday.
mean, I basically have gone almost exclusively Marvel Unlimited, except for collected, omnibus. So maybe it. I wonder if you did like use like a VPN and like change your location to like the US or Canada or something like that, if you would be able to buy it. But again, I don't know, but it's worth an option. It works for like Netflix if you're trying to access location restricted content.
Yeah, I can't ever get there by
Have a
then.
good night, Mattis.
Martha over here,
Never.
always holding me up.
What do you mean?
He was talking about being there Thursday.
Look, you have a new job. You don't want to be taking multiple days.
It takes me days I want to, bro. I plan on being at Heroes on Wednesday.
Not me. I probably won't show up till Saturday.
Your ass better be there Friday.
I ain't got the vacation time.
Well, it don't make sense to even come if you're just coming on Saturday.
Then I ain't going. Next year I'll have more vacation time. My 5-year mark is July 30th. Then I'll start accruing a third week. For what that's worth. Probably won't be worth anything because they'll probably add like a third week of MTO or something. That's right. Dustin can manage it. Oh, that's sick. Your insurance? All right. Well, I say let's wrap it up since it's going to be a long weekend full of content next weekend. You guys got 15 videos this past week, so don't want to spoil you guys too much.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram because we might go live on there. Probably
Nobody
go
will
live
like
a little on
Instagram.
YouTube. So
Probably.
you never know. You never know.
You don't. Or we could set up a full Babylon for Saturday night. Dust could be getting a little pissy and not want to do it. All I'm saying is,
The only thing
Greg,
that's for sure about Two Brothers Comics is nothing is for sure.
have a good night, man. We're going to wrap it up too. Man, 1 a.m. Remember when we used to go to like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning?
I know.
What's Dustin's favorite part of being in management? Being managed.
The money. That's so far. Everything else is a lot more trouble than it's worth.
Dustin's buying all the lunches this weekend.
I ain't got none of the damn money yet. Shit, I'm still working off of a half a damn paycheck that I got from my last job.
Hey, he's killing it with these comic book sales. He's making more in sales than he ever was.
I ain't sold shit yet.
You sold the ASM annual.
Oh,
that's a week's worth of pay, son.
Yeah.
Hey,
you know how but that don't cover the loss I got for buying all of them yet. So I ain't made no money, is what I'm saying to you.
You pretty close to getting it back. You're like,
no, I'm not.
On that first set, yeah.
No.
You're only a couple hundred away on that.
Oh, it doesn't matter about the first set. I mean, I got to
That's what I'm talking about. The first batch of that one book.
Yeah, but I mean, that only covers half of what I spent on everything. So I'm still out all of it, though.
Those were the days. We need to bring the top 10 back, but I'm only going to do it if we have Perry commit to being the third person, because the top 10s work great because we had Justin there, who's the middleman for when Dustin and I really shitted on each other and really we just wanted to piss each other off. And then Justin was always the high ground.
Yeah, but the problem that we had with the top 10 was when you guys refused to even take it a little bit seriously, and then people just didn't give a shit anymore because they already knew, like, oh, this is just going to be a bunch of fun shit.
I was thinking of something else. I don't know if there's anything else I was thinking of. What was I thinking of?
I think our glory days are behind us at this point. They were very short-lived.
We're
very short-lived, and yeah.
Look how big these dumb sleeves have gotten. That seems like I should not do that gesture. I was just trying to show my sleeves off. Look at that. What is that? Did you see it just drop? Whoosh. It's like, look, that's a good point. Look, if Brendan Fraser can come back after 40 years, 7 surgeries, getting finagled, we can come back and win some Oscars. Good for Brendan Fraser. That man is such a sweetheart. I would love to meet him and just give him a hug and be like, dude, I understand. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I've never been finagled, but you know what I mean. Does he not seem like a sweetheart? Makes me want to go back and watch the Mummies.
They are fantastic.
I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna find somewhere, watch the Mummies.
The comics are cool
Century.
too.
They have mummies. You know what? By the way,
Pretty sure it was Dark Horse.
I don't know, but Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That man gave you everything, and you didn't do shit for that man for like ever. You still ain't done shit for him.
Who?
Brendan Fraser.
What do you mean?
He's the one who gave the Rock the shot in the Mummy.
I thought you were saying that The Rock gave Brendan Fraser everything. I'm like,
no. Brendan Fraser gave The Rock everything.
Did he like petition to get Rock on there?
Yeah, and then he had a spinoff, and then you know what the son bitch did? Journey into Mystery, something like that. Whatever that movie was.
After Brendan Fraser did that,
yeah, Brendan Fraser was the star, and then The Rock replaced him.
He probably didn't want to do the second one.
I don't know.
First one wasn't all that.
It was good. I don't know, man. The Rock.
I don't think I've ever seen Brendan in anything outside of the Mummy movies, but that was
George of the Jungle.
Oh yeah.
You should listen to him recently. Like, I don't know what it is about Brendan, the way he talks now. He makes me very uncomfortable listening to him talk. But he was talking about the monkey, and he was trying to basically say the monkey was, I think it's the Hilton, Bubs, or the Hyatt, or the Marriott. I'm not giving you my location. I refuse. Monkey bone. But he was talking about the monkey wearing a diaper and then jumping up into the rafters and like taking it off, and like he was trying to be like polite about it, and the poor guy, he goes, and he was jacking it talking about the little monkey from George of the Jungle or whatever. I was like, you're such a sweet man.
Oh, Bubs, I'm gonna bring you a book, bro.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you one to put in your collection. It has to stay there forever, dude. Bubs is excited. All right, guys, we're gonna close it out. Hope y'all have a good week.
I gotta go get bacon.
We will catch you guys this weekend.
No, we won't. You'll catch us live and in person.
You did it! Congrats!